Zone 2 in Hytale is a desert-themed land of mass that we have seen very little comparing to Zone 1 and 3. It is one of the 3 spawning points, and it has sparked to my interest to why Hytale itself has not given us a full breakdown on this zone. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Zone 2 and everything that we know about it, all the mobs, all the bosses, and the elements that go around Zone 2. If you guys do want to see more videos like this is the second part of a 4-part series where I cover all 4 main zones in Hytale, and maybe there will be a 5 and 6 part depending if they release Zone 5 and 6 that we know about it. So guys, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I think it's like 89 to like 91% of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated because you guys are watching the videos, you might as well hit that subscribe button. Like, it's fat and red, so you should click it. Other than that, guys, follow my Instagram and Twitter. Links will be in the description, and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, what is going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today everybody, we're going to be talking about Zone 2 and all that we know about it in Hytale. And if you guys don't know, I'm just saying, you guys probably do know this, but Hytale has broken down pretty much Zone 3. They've showed us about the mob outlanders, and they showed us like a bunch of images of everything in Zone 3. And we've seen a lot about Zone 1, for example, like the Torques and everything like that, and the Quebecs. But we haven't seen much about Zone 2. We have seen a little bit. We have seen more about Zone 2 than Zone 4, 5, and 6. But Zone 2, presumably one of the 3 main spawning points in the game, you think that they would give us more about that zone. So today I want to talk about that. And what I want to talk about is that the mobs, the bosses, and basically the elements and like other stuff that is in the zone. And I just want to get this around because I love Zone 2. Zone 2 is great. It's not as good as Zone 3 in my opinion because, you know, Canada white snow and all that stuff. But, you know, Zone 2 is really cool, and I have a pretty deep fascination with, you know, like sand. Not sand, but like deserts and kind of all that stuff. I find it to be really cool. We have gotten a little bit of information about Ference and all that, so I won't break those guys down like fully, and we have seen quite a bit about Sarax, but we don't know much of anything else in that zone. So we're going to take a look at the mobs starting off right now that are going to be in Zone 2, and let's just take a look. So the antelope could be in like the wild of Zone 2. We have the cacti, which the small little cactus guy could be in Zone 2. The crabs we assume could be on the beaches of Zone 2. Crocodile, it looks like it's in Zone 2 in this like background image of Hytale's like website. That would be really cool. I would love to see those guys in Zone 2. Next up we have the Ference, as we said, probably going to be the main good guy mob in Zone 2, so you guys are probably going to partner with them. Also, they like meat, so if you want to partner with them, give them meat. I think that's how it's going to work. There's probably going to be a bunch of different type of fish in Zone 2. I'm not, because they're going to be near oceans. Flamingos, 100% going to be in Zone 2. We see them in a like background, like wallpaper image. Horses can be seen in Zone 2 and some other images, so that's really cool. Can't wait to see them. Humans could be really cool. I would love to see humans in Zone 2, maybe like a humanoid faction. Hyenas we've seen in Zone 2. You probably don't want to fight them in a pack. Maybe take on one at a time. I don't know, kick them in the nuts or something. Who knows? Yeah, fight him. You could probably see the mob of the Clop in Zone 2 because they're considered to be the wandering traders. Oh god, I call them a trader. Traders, like they're gonna be like villagers except they wander around the earth, and you can probably trade stuff with them to get cool stuff. I presume them to be mainly in Zone 1, but you guys can probably find them in Zone 2, Zone 3. I don't know about Zone 4 though. We have the Meerkat. The Meerkat, we get to see a really cool image of the Meerkat in Zone 2. I love the Meerkat, really cute mob. You're probably not gonna interact with them like quite often, but maybe you can like spear one or something and put them in the barbecue or something. Who knows? So there's a mob called, I'm not sure if it's a mob or it's not called a mob, but it's called the Sand Empress. I'm not really too sure what it is. So I saw a theory on Twitter about like the ziggurats and how the Ferens or the Sarax, because they enslaved the Ferens to make them the ziggurats. I saw that was a really cool theory. If I can find whoever put that up, I'll put it on the screen right now, but it's not my theory, it's someone else's theory, and they're getting full credit for it. It's really cool. They said that, I think what they said was the Sand Empress was a Feren, and this Sarax captured them or something like that, and it's just really cool how they used the slavery of the Ferens to make like these type of ziggurats and all that. I think they're really cool. And speaking of Sarax, we're going to take a next look at the Sarax. Sarax, those stupid bug-looking mobs that you don't want to get near, they're ugly, yeah. We've seen them. We've seen a lot of them before, probably the main antagonist, protagonist, whatever the bad guy is of those guys in Zone 2. There's probably going to be some like, I don't know, some sand spiders in Zone 2. Probably don't want to fight those guys. They're usually poisonous. we also have the Void Spawn, which I presume is going to be protecting the element of wind, because we know that wind is the element in Zone 2, and we got to see in a picture of this Void Spawn, there is a wind crystal in the background, so I think he's protecting what looks to be the wind crystal. And the last two mobs actually are going to be the Vulture, which we can very briefly see, but we do see it in the game. It's a little screenshot of them in the clip. It's very blurry because we have to zoom in a lot to get it. Sorry about that. And last but not least, we have the Warthog. I'm not sure if this is confirmed. Oh, no, it is confirmed because, yeah, the Warthog was in that video with Timon and Pumbaa. You know, that video? Yeah, we have that. So, guys, those are all the... Oh, and zombies. Zombies could be in Zone 2. We see that in the gameplay video. Almost forgot about those guys. Wow, that would have been crazy if I forgot about them. So next we're going to move on to bosses that we can see in Zone 2. And in Zone 2, I'm presuming there's going to be maybe 2 or 3 bosses, not really too sure. Maybe like a small boss. If you like get on their bad side, maybe like the Ference Chief could be a boss. I doubt it. I really highly doubt it. But you never know. They could be a boss. Another mini boss that I can see in Zone 2 is going to be the Void Spawn. He could be a beginner level boss that you get in Zone 2 to get your Wind Crystal. Maybe you kill him, you get some, maybe get his sword or his armor that he's wearing. That'd be really cool. Melt his armor down, make it into your own armor. I think that'll be a really cool idea. And last, the big boss I'm presuming going to be in Zone 2 is going to be the Sarak Queen, or the Broodmother, as we've seen in concept arts. Broodmother, this is probably going to be the one fight in Hytale that I'm not looking forward to. Besides like spider battles like the Void Spider and Broodmother. I just feel like they're going to be super annoying, and if they just spit webs at you, man, that's going to be so annoying. And if you have, oh god, I need to fight in the little Sarak nest where that meat sound comes up. That's disgusting. That's yikes. All right, so that's enough about bosses. I don't want to gross myself out, but we're going to talk about other things that we can see in Zone 2. And in Zone 2 is we can basically presume that you guys are going to be like probably in between Zone 1 or near the bottom of the world, because we know that it goes like, you know, like up north is where it's cold. That's where Zone 3 is going to be. In the middle is like kind of where it's like mediocre temperature and all that. So that's where the Zone 1 is going to be. And then in the middle or the bottom where like the equator is, we're presuming that that's going to be like the hot area. That's where Zone 2 is going to be. And around that is going to be an ocean. So I think maybe after you defeat Zone 2 or like kill the Broodmother or something, then that's where you're going to find the loot to tackle like the ocean biomes. Maybe like not the deep ocean. I think that'll be more Zone 4, Zone 3 type of things, because Zone 3 of water, Zone 3's element is water. But I think it would be really cool to get some beginner water loot, because I think you're going to probably attack. I would like to get Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3 done in order, but I want to spawn in Zone 3 and then move Zone maybe 2, then Zone 1. So yeah. Also, as I said before, the element of Zone 2 is going to be wind. You get to see some wind crystals. It's really cool. I do like the wind. Winds are really cool. If you guys didn't know, the Ference have freedom bracelets that have the engraved symbol of wind, and the element of wind is presumed to be like represented as freedom, and the Ference wear those bracelets to remind them of their past slavery of the Saraks. I do think there's going to be some pretty heated relationships between the Saraks and the Ference in Zone 2, and if I were to choose one person to side with, I would rather choose the Ference. I don't want to be like the bug dude. That's pretty weird. That's for like Billy the Exterminator, if you guys remember that show. That was a sick show, by the way. So guys, that's pretty much it for Zone 2. We really do not know as much as we do for Zone 1 and 3, as I said before. But Zone 2, I really think we're going to get some Zone 2 things in the future. Like, they have to. I think before they release the beta, they have to release something about Zone 2 and maybe a little bit about Zone 4. Once we get those, I think the beta is going to be coming really soon. But I do actually think the beta might hit us in the second part of 2020. I don't want to speculate anything because all my speculations have been wrong, so don't want to get your hopes up, guys. Sorry about that. But that's all I have for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It would be awesome. I am trying to grind every Monday and Friday, and whenever there's a blog post, there's definitely going to be a video that day. Other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.